It's the death of 2020 Joe Biden. When he went to the Hill, 2020 Joe Biden is now officially dead and buried. The guy who ran against the progressives, ran against Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, ran to be a uniter in this country, ran saying he was going to force compromise. And he went up to Capitol Hill and he capitulated to the progressives, the liberals in his party. And why should we be surprised? He couldn't stand up to the Taliban. How could we expect him to stand up to AOC?
Okay, so look, Donna, that's a partisan take, to be sure.
No. Let me ask you a question. No, hold on a second. Did he stand up to the Taliban? Why is that partisan?
He wasn't.
He hasn't stood up to anyone except for the people in his own party who nominated him.
Donald Trump invited
Bernie Sanders didn't vote for him.
Donald Trump was inviting the Taliban to Camp David.
Oh, I know. By the way, Donald Trump. By the way, Donald Trump. In case you didn't know, Donald Trump's. By the way, Donald Trump's not in the White House anymore, and Joe Biden is kind of in the White House.
Joe Biden has created more jobs in the first couple of months of his presidency than any other president.
And more inflation. Thank you.
There's an awful lot that's in both of these bills that everybody thinks they know, but they don't know what's in them. When you go out and you test each of the individual elements in the bill, everyone is for them. Not everyone. Over 70% of the American people are for them. For example, my objective here is to make sure we put in place the things that are going to make life more livable for ordinary people. I mean that sincerely. That's not a political statement. It's a reality.
And I got to tell you, yesterday, Martha, I sat down with the foreign minister of Panama, and she described how Panama has seen over 80,000 Haitian immigrants, Haitian evacuees crossing from South America through Panama, headed to the United States. And this is all happening because Joe Biden and Kamala Harris refused to enforce the law and have essentially said, anyone who wants to come to America, they're going to resettle them. They're going to give them benefits. They're going to let them stay. And it's resulting in a public health crisis and a humanitarian.
Why has it been so challenging to unite the party, Mr. President? Why has it been so challenging to unite the party? Why is the party united? Why is the party united?
50-50. Come on, man. Unite the party, 50-50. That guy.
It's incredibly toxic right now. I had a chief of staff for a moderate, the House Democrat say, the White House Legislative Affairs operation is just, they don't know what they're doing. So there's a big problem there. There's a lot of big problems.
Challenges continue to hobble the Biden presidency. Confusion plagues the COVID booster rollout. Poorly orchestrated handling of problems like the Afghanistan pullout. Border and immigration problems taking their toll on America's views of President Biden's effectiveness and competence. Now at stake, his domestic extravaganza, $3.5 trillion in new spending.